Sports to the bone family. Blessings, 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 my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so coming up in this video, couple of stories I want to share. Jayden Seales is set to make his return to cricket in the next couple of weeks. Yes, my peeps, gonna give you all the update on that. Plus, we're gonna take a look at the an IPL game that was played earlier today. We had a couple of our regional players going up against each other. We saw Nicholas Pooran, Andre Russell, Sunil Narayan, doing battle. But it was Nicholas Pooran that showed them what it was all about. So we're going to look at that. Plus, we're going to talk about former Australian captain Ricky Ponting, talking about ICC, needing to play a role in test nations, giving the players better packages, and he singled out West Indies and stuff. So we're going to talk about that. Just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you think in the comment section. Alright, so let us kick things off with this story here that I am getting about Jayden Seales. Now, you guys would have remembered that a few months ago he picked up a knee injury, had to do surgery and was out for quite some time. But based on reports coming out of Trinidad, he is set to make a full return in the next couple of weeks. So the team that he is set to play for is Parakeet Buccaneers. They are the ones that signed him for the Dream 11 T10 competition that they have going, that will be starting pretty soon over there in Trinidad and Tobago. So they say West Indies young pacer Jayden Seales is expected to make a full return to competition within the next couple of weeks with the new franchise Parakeet Buccaneers, who picked him up in the draft for the 4th edition of the Dream 11 T10 Trinidad Blast tournament. So Jayden Seales, my viewers and subscribers, that is definitely some good news. Definitely good news. You understand? And I am happy that he's making a return in a T10 format. So it's not like he's going to be expected to bowl like an ODI 8, 10 overs, T20, 4 overs. He's probably going to bowl 2 or so overs in this T10 game. And, you never know. They signed him as one of their marquee players, somebody that with international experience. That's going to be a main player in the squad. We also see people like Evan Lewis that is going to be taking part there. So yeah, that's what they are saying, my viewers and subscribers. Let me see now. Well, I guess this tournament, I'm sure if they are saying it has already started, but in the next couple of weeks, Jayden Seales will definitely will definitely go be playing. So as I said, my peeps, that's good news. That's definitely good news. With West Indies set to play a couple of series. We have India that we have to take on. Then we have, the World Test Championship that we're going to be playing Australia, I think further down in the year. So it's good to have Jayden Seales coming back into fitness. Hopefully everything will be smooth. Hopefully, they don't overwork him and his recovery process is good. All right, so finally, my viewers and not finally, on to the next topic, the IPL. Still sticking with a Trinidad and Tobago player, Nicholas Pooran. He was in good form today as he got the better of Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell. Yes, my peeps. Ended up being a close game. So it was the Super Giants. They went up against the Calcutta Knight Riders. In the end, the Super Giants won that game by 1 run. I think they had 21 runs to get in the final over, and they got run about 20 or somewhere thereabout, if I'm not mistaken. So, good to see Nicholas Pooran getting some runs under his belt. So let me just give you a quick recap. So Super Giants 176 for 8 in 20 overs. Calcutta Knight Riders 175 for 7. So losing that game by 1 run. And as I said, Nicholas Pooran was the top scorer for his team, getting 58 of 30 deliveries. And he was able to get 4 4s and 5 6s in that knock there. So shout out to Nicholas Pooran. Bowling for KKR, Sunil Narayan, he bowled his 4 overs, picked up 2 wickets, gave away only 28 runs. So Sunil Narayan seems to be working himself back into some bowling form. You know, the other day he bowled 4 overs, picked up 2 wickets for 15 runs. You know, so we like to see this. Andre Russell, he bowled 1 over and it cost him 12 runs. So not a lot of overs there from Andre Russell in that game. Now, in reply, as I said, Kolkata Knight Riders, they fell short by 1. Jason Roy at the top of the order there, getting 45 off 28. Singh in the back end almost took it across the line for his team. Ended up on 67 from 33. Andre Russell, he was before that dismissed for 7 off 9. So once again, you know, the team Kolkata Knight Riders had to chase and they were not able to get across the line. So, you know, shout out to Nicholas Pooran for getting the top score in that game there. All right, moving on to the final story in this video. We see where former Australian captain Ricky Ponting, he was asked, you know, his thoughts on whether or not youngsters are going to be willing to play 5 days of cricket when they can go out there and play T20 cricket and make money make a lot of money. And Ricky Ponting, you know, he was saying that ICC, they have a big role, a huge role to play in this, you know, to make sure that the teams, the nations are actually paying the players a good package, you know, to keep them on board. He made reference to West Indies, you know, saying that we would see where a lot of our players, they have decided to not play most of the international fixtures, just to make sure that they are playing franchise cricket all over the world. And it's because of the funding. You know, we always said that obviously CWI cannot match up with these guys, you know. So it's I don't know if ICC can do anything in terms of getting the boards to pay certain money. The board, they are the one that come up with the funding to pay the players. So, you know, I'm not too sure how much of a pull ICC would have there. You know, he made reference to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Probably they will be the next couple of teams to lose most of their players to franchise cricket. When he was asked about Test cricket and whether or not, you know, the players are not gravitating towards it, you know, he was saying that question can be answered in different ways depending on the country. You understand? We still see a country like India, you know, England, some of these countries we have players that are still doing their all for, you know, to play Test cricket because they still see it as the ultimate form of the game. But when you look at it, it's very hard for the players to turn down the salaries that they are being offered by some of these franchise teams. So I definitely understand what Ricky Ponting is saying in this one. So the comment section is open. Just go ahead in the comment section and let me know what you all think about these stories. And we will touch base again later on. Big up.